All right, so we have started, and hello to everyone out there. We have Sean, we have AB James, Marcus, DJ, Alter Ego, Manny Gatello, and everyone else. Hope everyone's doing okay. Hope everyone's doing all right on this Sunday night. Other than my laptop fucking up, and I'm going to have to get another one sometime. I don't know when. I'll do it. So that could have been better. Hey there, Bobby. Hello, everyone. Hey, Jeremy. It could be better if the one laptop I was using for 10 years didn't go to shit. So, yeah, that was annoying. Spider-Man Lotus, I don't know anything about it. Favorite Tom Hanks film is The Burbs. Worst game you play for requests? I haven't played that many games for requests, so there's not really an answer for that. Werewolf Santa, don't know what that is. Hey, Attention fan, glad you enjoyed those. Bobby, I have no idea. I don't know what bad butt means as a term. I guess he meant badass, but YouTube won't let you say it. I don't know. I mean, this is pretty self-explanatory. Hey, Premier. Hey, Caleb. Yeah, it's going. It would be a lot better if I can get a new laptop computer, since the one I have went to shit. Um, I do have a backup, so pretty much this is what I have working right now. Is an XP. It's an NV X360, about this big here. It works. So there's this. So at least this does work. It looks nice. I mean, this is a good looking one. So it'll serve its purpose for now. But I would like to get a new laptop computer just to be on the safe side as a backup. The laptop I had was probably at least 7 years old, maybe 8 years old, maybe 9 years old. It's at least seven, maybe even 8 or 9. But I do have this as working right, But I would like to get another one just to have as a backup just in case. This is a pretty small one, so. But I don't do much about it. I just watch movies or edit my videos and stuff on. So there is that. So I mean that was annoying. That was annoying. I only have the one laptop now because the other one fucked up. The one that I mainly use is fucked up. So now one, the smaller one now. But hey, everyone in the chat. Hope everyone's doing okay on this Sunday night. So yeah, that could be a lot better. But it is what it is. Hey, John, Zero Cool could be a lot better, but it is what it is. Number 23 sucks. I mean, I don't know what else to say about the movie. Favorite anime movie not made by Disney or Pixar? I don't know. Heavy Metal. Give a shit about the Dark Universe. We all know why it failed, so it's kind of a pointless question. We all know why it failed. Hey, Jose. Hey, Josh. Hope everyone's doing okay. Hope everyone's doing well. Hey, DJ. I'm doing all right. Favorite PS4 game so far? Um, I don't know. I have to think about it. I don't have a There's a lot I like. I don't have a favorite so far. There's a lot I like, but I don't know what would be my favorite. Hey, T2 Mac, that's actually called Over the Top with Sylvester Stallone, and I've always enjoyed the film. Avenging Angelo, it's an awful film. Hey, Aragorn, thanks, man. Hey, every little penny helps, so there's that. So thanks, man. Towards you do laptop LL. Hey, I appreciate it. Like I say, every little bit helps. So thank you. Appreciate it, Aragorn. And your request will be uploaded in a day or two. Give it maybe 2 days or so. Thank you. No, I've never seen Harsh Times. Give a shit Mel Gibson directed a Frankenstein movie. Why would I care? Worst voice of Mayhem? All of them. No, John, that laptop I was using for about 8 years, I turn it on and then all of a sudden there's a grinding noise. So more than likely the cooling pad, I didn't clean it enough and I probably got some dust in the laptop and there's some dust stuck in the laptop and I can't find a way to clean it. So now if I turn it on, there's this grinding clear. So I do have this other one, smaller one as a backup. I would like to get a new one just to be on the safe side someday. But I do have one right now to continue to do stuff on at least. Yep, frame by frame. Thank you for that. I did get your request. I filmed it today. I'll be uploading it in a couple days, but I did get it. Thank you for that. But yes, I did get the frame by frame, not with this laptop. It's an 8, 9 year old laptop that literally I can't even bend it because the top half will break off. That's how old it is. Like it's literally stuck open like this. I cannot close it, otherwise the thing will break off. So I can't get the stuff off without breaking the other shit. Yeah, I have a playthrough of Until Dawn on the channel, Remake Station 5. I have a playthrough of that on the channel. Hey, Dartmouth Spider. Hello there. Yeah, Zero Cool, I did get it. I did get the request. Thank you, John. Lenovo's laptops, I don't know what they are, so I don't have. Jeremy Power, I don't care if John Carver directed Scream 7. I don't want a Scream 7. I'm tired of Scream films. So I don't care who's directing it, to be honest. No, Blast Radius, the thing's broken so that if I try to close it, the top half will pop off, which doesn't help in not keeping the dust out. Hey, thank you, Lucas. No, I'm not even close to being done with the parts, Lucas. So it'll be a while. Mike, yes, this is a gift someone sent to me a long time ago. So thought it was a nice gift, and I comfortable, so I wear it. But this is actually someone from Germany. It was actually a nice guy. I don't know if he's still around, but he's a guy that would send me these crazy packages of DVDs, and I don't know if he's still around, but in one of the packages he sent this, which was nice. So that was very cool. Never saw Day of the Animals. Beyond the Seventh Floor, never saw it. Never saw Collar. Stone Cold a hard target, hard target. Yep, Till from Germany. You're right, Preminator. Exactly, Till from Germany. He was sent some really nice packages. I just hope he's doing okay. I wish there was a way I could contact him. Not because, hey, can I do a new package? But just, hey, are you doing okay? Because you were really nice. So I hope Till from Germany, if you ever see this somehow, Till, you're out there, I hope you're doing all right. Yeah, I knew this White Man Can't Jump remake. I never saw it. Wild West Cowboys, didn't see it. Marcus, I would choose Pulp Fiction. Yeah, ICU is underrated. I agree with that. Well, they didn't have to remake Terminator. They did 14 sequels to it. Grizzly Park, never seen it. Tell It Animated, never saw that. Alive, never saw it. Billy Wilder, haven't seen his movies. I know who he is. I haven't seen his movies. Worst Jim Carrey films, I'd have to see a list. Adam Sandler, Going Overboard would be one. Jack and Jill would be one. Thank you, Jeremy. I appreciate it. No, Batista, Goldberg, Stone Cold, they would be an awful Lex Luthor. That'd be an awful Lex Luthor. That's not, those guys are not the right ones to play Lex Luthor. American Yakuza, I think I might. No, I saw bits and pieces of that. I'm thinking, well, maybe I saw it. I don't remember. If I saw it, I don't remember much about it. Mike, I choose Guns N' Roses. Heat or Copland? Copland. Although I love the film Heat. Heat is a more epic movie, but Copland I really find underrated. I like rooting for the underdog. I mean, all you know what? I'll choose Heat instead. Actually, I'll choose Heat. The more I think about it, I choose Heat. It's just much more of an epic movie by Michael Mann. Although I really quite enjoy Copland, so I'll choose Heat. Sean, I would choose Razorback. Uh, Gremlins 2 had the better designs because they had more budget to play with. Norbit is one of the worst comedies I've seen. It's a piece of shit. I don't give a fuck because people don't like that I'm blunt and honest. I don't give a shit. I'm tired of sugarcoating what I say. Finance the Phrase Trail, I don't give a fuck. Fuck the movie. Looks like shit. Favorite Baker creature design? Harry from Harry and the Hendersons. Number 23, I thought was a piece of shit. Ferris Stan Winston creature design, the Alien Queen. Firepower, never seen. Drew Barrymore, I don't give a shit how old she is. Unless she gives me some money, then I'll care. Didn't see Cats and Dogs, so I don't know. Critters or Ghoulies? Critters, because Ghoulies is a piece of shit. Feeders are worse. Splat University, I saw, is a piece of shit. Full House, saw it back in the day. Don't really care to rewatch it. Yeah, the Alien Queen design, I would choose as my favorite of Stan Winston. Mike, I would choose Copland, although I quite like Lockup. Tatsu Avengers just sucks. Favorite elf character other than the elf? Willie Tanner. One director someone should have worked from each era? I don't know, man. I don't know. Samuel, I'll choose it. Lockup. Do I like Neil McDonough as an actor? No, I don't. Top five overrated directors? I don't know, man. It's like top five, top 10, top 50. I don't fucking know, guys. I don't know. I don't know. Harry Anderson is a creature. It's a Bigfoot. That's a creature. Smurfs movies, indifferent. John Cusack, liked him as an actor, like Con Air and stuff. Sammo Hung movies, it depends. I've only seen a couple of his movies. Um, which film do you think is the worst CGI? It depends what we're talking about budget wise. Because we're talking any budget, then films like The Amazing Bulk. For Yakuza movies, I'd have to see a list of what pertains as a Yakuza movie. Anne Hathaway, I don't really give a shit about Anne Hathaway. Yeah, I've seen The Mutilate from '84. It's okay. It's all right. Favorite Brandon Lee movie other than The Crow? Well, actually, my favorite Brandon Lee movie is Showdown Low Tokyo and Rapid Fire. Does Amazing Bolt still suck? Have you seen Amazing Bolt? Have you seen the movie Alter Ego? If so, you don't have to ask that question. Marcus, I'll choose Lopez over Garner. Jace Lee nowadays, I don't know. I haven't seen him in a long time, so I don't know what's up. Future World never saw. I hate everything. I don't know who that is. Don't know who that is, Polly. Movies that make you angry? You already know that, man. You've seen the reviews I do. You know which movies make me angry. You already know that answer to that question. Johnny, they just should not have made the movie being Mayhem. How about let's just not make the movie? My Neighbor, Totoro, no, I didn't see it. Future War, never saw. Mr. G Star, I don't know. I'd have to look him up to see what he's done to, to remind myself. My favorite CMU Mayhem? None, because I hated the movie. Thought it was a piece of shit. So why would I have a favorite scene in a movie I thought was a piece of shit? Is Cars 2 still bad? Yes, it is. Yes, rest in peace, William Friedkin. Good director. You ever seen Halloween 1979? Yes. I reviewed the film on the channel. Would you like to see a cartoon where the Looney Tunes become human characters? No. I think that'd be really stupid. Davey and I would choose Disney's Robin Hood. Bros 2, I don't give a shit about Bros 1, let alone a sequel. Plus, the film bombed, so no, there won't be a sequel. How is Halloween in your term? I don't know. Don't go into there when it's Halloween. Favorite John Carpenter film, The Thing. Favorite film from '83, Uncommon Valor. Credibles 2, I barely remember. No opinion. Mr. Falcon, why would I give a shit? If someone's smoking marijuana in my neighborhood, why would I care? Why would I give a shit? Hey, Austin Wolcott. No, I've never seen Tan from 1974. Do you think it'll be Evil Bond 9? No, I don't. What? No, I've never spoke to Mr. Falcon. Bat 21 is an okay movie with Gene Hackman. Johnny, I would choose Sonic. Sean, I would choose Bad Moon. Marcus, I guess I would choose M. Night as a director that I dislike more. Number one most overrated movie? I don't know. I don't know what would be my most overrated. Favorite movie 2023 so far? I guess is stretching too, I guess. Fuck you, Darmel Spire. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Psycho Obo. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. You know, Quake and Quake 2 Remaster on the PS4 or 5, they are such a blast to play. To be perfectly honest, Psycho Obo, I've never played a Quake and Quake 2 game. I've never played any of those games. So I really don't know much about them. I've heard a lot of good things about them, but again, I've never ever played a Quake or Quake 2 game. So again, thank you for that, man. But yeah, I've never played them. Thank you, Bobby. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. What if in Robocop remake, Robocop cries in the whole movie and no action until the end when he saves his family? Jump over Bill and falls death is still crying. Well, that's what most fans were doing when they were watching the movies. When they're watching a movie, I guarantee you, my friend Michael CP, he was doing that. He was crying in the whole movie, and his brain his brain was shut down because the movie was so awful. So there's no action there, and then his soul jumped off the building when he saw the Robocop remake and saw that there was a damn training montage with yodeling music in it, and his soul fell to his death. So yeah, ask my friend Michael CP Communication when his soul died watching the Robocop remake. So uh, so yeah, exactly. So thank you, Bobby. I appreciate it, man. Hey, Elliot. Hello, everyone. Um, yeah, I apologize if I'm off today. If I'm off tonight, I apologize. I'm doing the best I can. I'm just really annoyed by this stupid laptop just breaking down. I mean, I got this other smaller one as a backup, but it just pisses me off that, I guess, it was eventually going to happen. It's like 7, 8, 9 years old, but I don't know. I have to get over it. I'm just like, I got this other one. It's a smaller one. Hopefully it'll last. If not, I'll just have to suck it up, Buttercup, and not be stingy. Just get one. So I'll do better, folks. I apologize to people in the chat. I apologize. All right. Stop crying. All right. There you go. All right. Let's have a little bit more fun. Let's have a little bit more cheery bit. So sorry about that, guys. I apologize. Sorry, I'm being emo about it. So Premiere has Tom Cruise or Keanu Reeves. Which action star you like more? For me, Tom has the edge. Um, Keanu Reeves, John Wick trilogy, Speed, The Matrix trilogy, Constantine. I would say Keanu Reeves. I may not like John Wick 4, but I do like Tom Cruise films, but I like the John Wick films, the first three more. I like the film Speed a lot. It's one of my favorite 90s action films. And I think Tom Cruise is a better actor with films like Collateral, but I would say Keanu Reeves. I don't want to see a live action Shrek. I did see that. It was the 2014 Ninja Turtles film. I take that back. I saw that. It was Michael Bay's Ninja Turtles. Austin Wilcott, I don't know how to install a hard drive, and there's nowhere around here to do that. So even if it's a hard drive failing, there's no way I can fix it, and there's no one around here who could fix that. So Laurel Hardy, I don't mind. Weather, yeah, it's about the same. Yeah, John Carter wanted to make a Dead Space film for years, and it never happened because they chose not to. The powers that be. Elliot Doe, 2017 TMNT film is 10 times better than Mutant Mayhem. I defy anyone to say differently. The 2007 film is 10 times better than anything in Mutant Mayhem. I defy anyone to say differently. I truly do. I truly, truly do. Hunter's never going to happen. That's been in pre-production for like 20 years. It's never going to be made. Sorry, it's just never going to be made. Sorry, it's just never going to be made. Hate to be a bearer of bad news. Are the Michael Bay TMNT movies that bad? Well, Mighty gets stuck in a tunnel with his brothers and thoughts. He farts in his face. He farts in their faces. If that's not bad, I don't know what is. Cole, I guess in a way it did help me appreciate 2017 TMNT film, but I still have a lot of issues with it. But I'll watch it easily over this new one. The third film I'd rather watch over this new film. Remake Station, take care. Spirited Away, I don't remember much about. DJ, Fright Night. I go with Watchers 2, Fright Night, Watchers, and Fright Night 2. Thank you, frame by frame. I appreciate it, man. Do you want? Do you think you want to do a comparison to People Against the Wall and K-12? I mean, sure. I mean, one's good, the other shit. I don't know how deep to go into it. One is actually well made. The other is some lame project with characters playing underage folks. I don't know how else to say it, but yeah. Sorry. Dark Girl does all the Medea films suck, so I don't know. Not Sarah Michelle Gellar Elliott. I don't think she was a good April. Chris Evans maybe. Truer Within never saw it. Page Master, I might have reviewed it. Grave Misdemeanors. Sounds familiar. Yeah, Creepshow documentary is well done. Worst Lundgren movie. I forgot what it was called. I can see the cover in my head. I just don't remember what the hell it was called. Retrograde. Retrograde is probably the worst. Thank you, Marcus. I appreciate you liking that. Elf Run, I would choose Popeye. I don't have a favorite courtroom drama. I don't know. 12 Angry Men, the remake, I guess. Worst 90s Van Damme movie. I don't know. I'd have to look at his filmography. I don't know, The Quest maybe. Dante's Peach, all right. I like Volcano a lot better. Elm Street 5, I mean, there's a lot of things that needed for that film to be better. Zelda game, I played Link to the Past a long time ago on Super Nintendo. Never played Max Payne 2. Aragorn, I'd rather watch Double Team. Sean, I prefer Cat's Eye. Turner Cop 2 is not a good movie, but I don't think it's one of his worst. I really don't. It's not that good of a movie, but I just named 10 movies worse than that. That Dolph has done. Easily. I could watch Turner Cop 2 despite how bad it is. Again, there's at least 10 films worse than that Dolph has done. Dolph, you know my thoughts on Leprechaun films. You already know my thoughts on them because I've mentioned them enough times on here. If not, they all suck. That's my thoughts on it. Spine, 1986, never heard of it. Mothra versus Godzilla, I don't remember Godzilla's design in that. What you hate about Shin Godzilla? It's boring as shit. It's more about politics than Godzilla. Favorite Mission Impossible? I don't know. I really like Fallout. Road Nation. Worst one, I thought was the fourth one. Bloodsport or Big Little China? That's tough. Probably go Big Little China. Worst incarnation of April? This new movie. And worst incarnation of Casey? The Out of the Shadows from 2016. Bad taste. I like the Peter Jackson film. Would you like to see Mr. Freeze as the villain of Batman 2? Depends how they do it. They do it right, sure. If they do it well, then sure, I would not mind that. Spellcaster, I don't remember much about it. I like Beverly Hills Ninja. I don't have a favorite scene in it. Or Adam Sandler, Will Ferrell from it similar? I don't think so. Worst Netflix film? I don't know, Cuties, and I've never even seen Cuties, but I'll just name it on principle. Do you like Joaquin Phoenix? I liked him in Joker. Hanna-Barbera, like their stuff growing up, Scooby-Doo. Favorite Manhunter role, Invasion USA. Hey, Emmanuel. Harmony Korine, I don't know who that is. I probably do, but I don't remember a damn thing about it. Transporter films, I like the first two. Red Dawn or Invasion USA? Invasion USA. Favorite South Park character, Butters. Oh, Gumbo, okay. Well, I'd rather watch Eli Roth than that person's movies. I like Secretly Use. Last Coteus was fine in Zodiac. The town from the A's of Bob, which is out the same. That's cool. Guess you visited there recently. That's pretty cool. Card of detention. Pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Waldenwood Bookstore. Don't even know what that is. Well, Fabio has his own channel. He's been busy with work and doing that, Sean. Hellhole never saw. Jasha, just watch the trailer to the Marvels. You'll know why. No, I didn't see the teaser for Godzilla minus one because I don't really care. Coming to America was worse. Four Kinds sucked. What was the point of a Barbie movie? To make $1 billion. That was the point of it. South Park, the movie, I liked. Real Genius, I don't mind that movie. Football Stadium next to Cemetery, Main Street is identical to how it was. Small Town America, pretty cool. Oh, that's cool. When did you go there? I think me and Mayhem is the worst Turtles film I've seen. I don't really have a favorite Butters episode, but I do like the character. Phobia, didn't see the movie. Whole 9 yards, I liked. Sequel sucked. Elizabeth Perkins, I don't know who that is. Lost Souls, it was crap. Fuck Beetlejuice too. The Barty movie is more about, from what I understand, like behind the scenes, like the making of the show and the death threats the people got. It's more about that, I think, than an actual Barney, the dinosaur movie. I think it's more about that stuff. I believe. Alice Sweet Alice didn't see. Money Saving Hello there. Well, I barely remember the Flintstones, so that's why I don't remember Elizabeth Perkins. And Big, I don't mind, but I haven't seen that in a while. Favorite sports movie? Any given Sunday and White Man Can't Jump. Worst, I don't know. Bloodstream 88, never seen. Jennifer 8, I I might have seen. I don't remember a thing about it, so that tells a lot. Godzilla vs. Kong 2, I don't give a shit because I didn't like the first one. No, you don't need a sequel to Big. The movie, there was an ending to it. Favorite 2003 Ninja Turtle episode? I'll go and Meet Casey Jones. Pit 1981, didn't see it. Yeah, I've heard Cruel Jaws is an awful, awful shark movie where they stole footage from other shark movies. Are you excited for Chicken Run 2? No. I don't mind the first one, but we don't need a sequel. Batman v Superman is worse, Samuel. Silent Night, Blade Night, didn't see. Least favorite heist movie? I don't know. I'd have to see a list of heist movies. So I don't know. Don't know. The Last Shark. Well, that was known as a different title, and Great White, and it got sued because they said it was too much like Jaws. So now it got released in the U.S. No, I have no respect for the Michael Bay TMNT films. They still suck ass, just like this new movie sucks ass. Movie that was so bad you laughed at. Samurai Cop, Zombie Hide and Sea. Jurassic Park's coming to theaters. I don't really care. Any hint at Shredder? I mean, yeah, the very final scene where the Russian Utrom is saying she don't talk to someone named Shredder, and I don't give a fuck. Nope, no one's requested the bait too. I don't think anyone will at this point. Seems like. Hey, Dante. Mike Barrett, just relax, man, and leave Emmanuel alone, all right? Thank you. Necromancer never saw. Johnny, either way, for Splinter's Origin is fine with me. I could take either one. But at least it's something, unlike this new film, which is nothing. Sean, I choose the Monster Squad. Yeah, there's a lot of serious dark stuff in the 2003 Ninja Turtles cartoon, and now we've graduated to a bunch of milking jokes and puking jokes, and Mikey's ass twerking, and the everyone loves it for some reason. So cinema's fucking dead, and entertainment's fucking dead. And I'm sorry, I'm tired of holding back on it. I'm sick and tired of holding back on this fucking dog shit of cinema and entertainment dying and people applauding bullshit. I know it's their opinion, but I'm getting sick and tired of this bullshit in the past. This fucking stupid actual shit. Okay? The fucking fact that this fucking Mutant Mayhem gets a 96% Rotten Tomatoes is and fucking ridiculous horseshit. And the fucking reviews, because I did your request, John, the Zero Cool. I got 17 minutes in. I had to give up because I don't lose my fucking mind. I was looking at these positive reviews on the film. I don't know what the fuck movie they saw. I really don't. I can't pull it up because I'd have to use the phone. I'm using the phone to stream. But some of the positive reviews, I'm sitting there going, what the fuck are they talking about? There's a emotional resonance in the film. It's hilarious. What the fuck are people talking about? What the fuck are people? What in the fuck are? What fucking movie did people see? I don't know what the fuck people are seeing. I know like Corey from Double Toasted liked it. Cody Leach liked it. All these other people liked it. I'm like, you can like whatever you want, but I don't know what the fuck movie they saw. Thanks, frame by frame. But I don't understand this shit. What the like there's emotional resonance, and finally we have a good Ninja Turtles film. What the fuck people are talking about? As if the 1990 film wasn't a good film. And they praise the animation and say it's so kinetic energy. Like five of them said kinetic energy, which is funny. I'm like, what the fuck are people talking about? I would like to sit there and ask these people, what the fuck is so good about a Ninja Turtle film with Mighty's ass twerking, shaking his ass, them doing memes about bacon, egg, and cheese, bacon, egg, and cheese, puking, milking, Splinter going out with female fucking cockroaches, having afros and flashbacks, making April look like a homeless fat ass. They take over the view over Whoopi Goldberg. Her personality was apathetic and barely could give an iota of a fuck. Great voice acting. What, from the kid who sounds like he's 5 years old, or the other kid that sounds like he's 40 years old? What the fuck are people talking about? I don't understand it. I don't get it. I will not. I do not understand. But I guess that's just me. I'm the only person on the fucking internet that didn't like the film, apparently. But hey, what do I know? I mean, TMNT 2023 for me personally is worse in the fact of I actually grew up with Ninja Turtles. I have more, it's more overrated, and like I'm not that connected with the Flash. I'm very connected with these characters and what they did to them. People look at it and they praise. I don't fucking get it. I don't understand it. Like people praise this new Ninja Turtles film as if it's the second coming. Oh my god, the one of the best films of 2023. There's emotional resonance to this. Oh, it's about we have to accept other people and about acceptance. Is such a deep message. What the fuck movie did they watch? Within 20 minutes of the goddamn movie, they're talking about what Splinter's ass smells like as a goof. And people, I had a guy defending that. Well, they don't know anybody else, Matt, so who else they don't goof on? And I did that too. Oh, great. Okay, let me ask people in the chat. This is a democracy, right? If you met a group of teenagers, and they're goofing off and asking, hey, you have your head up someone's ass, huh? What does it smell like, Doritos and cheese? What would you think of those people? What would you think of those people? While I let that gel, let me look at this. Thank you, Bobby. I appreciate it, man. This week I might do a combine of a top list and commentary roll in one. 5 favorite movies of all time. Once a commentary. Hey, that's cool, Bobby Reynolds. That sounds nice. That's pretty cool. Sounds like a cool bit of business, man. Very cool. So, yeah, I do it. Yeah. Thank you, Bobby. No problem, Brad. Nothing to apologize for before. I mean, I probably hate this new movie more. And then the Michael Bay's produced films were awful as is. I've heard people blurt out weird stuff like that before. I just walk away. Exactly. You don't say I want to be like them or they're acting so much like teenagers. Ha 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 ha. Ain't that so grand? What in the flying fuck? Hey Mike, hope you're doing well, my friend. Hope you're doing okay. Hope everything's going all right. Hope how's everything? Frame by frame, he hasn't seen the movie. He has not seen the film. But yeah, hope you're doing well, my friend. Wes Anderson, I don't know. Yeah, I know. A review was a brilliant script, terrific action, hilarious. Jackie Chan and CG made it look like claymation. That was a review. Brilliant script. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about with a brilliant script. I have no idea what movie they saw. No idea. I have no clue. I wish I knew. I wish I fucking knew. I almost want to go through it. I don't know. With like open up this laptop and find those reviews, but I don't know. Um, you guys were just well, you'll see in the video. I'll upload that sometime soon because it's a request from John, the Zero Cool. So Kids should like their garbage, but not adults. Well, never been to any convention. Yes, Splinter mates out with Scumbag because at the end of the film, Scumbag's female and kisses Splinter, and now they're going out on dates. No, I don't use a CD cassette player, not anymore. Hey, I felt the same way about Wonder Woman. I didn't understand the praise, but I'd rather watch Wonder Woman than this movie. I really would. I really, truly would. No problem, Mike. Have a good night, man. You have a good night, Mike. Have a good night, my friend. Not worse than Sandro being kissed by a girl. No, that's better. Because at least Sonic is kissing a hot chick. Splinter's kissing a disgusting, puking cockroach. At least Sonic got the better deal. Okay, thanks, frame by frame. So apparently, this was a review focusing on the innocence of adolescents over attempting to subvert superhero movie tropes. Neff works in this film's favor to hope there's more in the works for these heroes in a half shell. The innocence of adolescence? How the fuck what do you mean by innocence of adolescence? They literally talk about how does it feel like with your head up Splinter's ass? And yeah, what does it smell like? I can't hear you because the cheats. That's the innocence of adolescence? Because they do baconating cheese memes and Mikey twerks his ass? That's innocence of adolescence? How does it subvert superhero movie tropes? How does it subvert it? I'd love for this trade to explain to me how does it subvert expectations? How does it subvert tropes, I should say? How the fuck does it do that? What's subversive about it? That they're selfish and they want to do this stuff to be popular and not because strictly we want to save lives regardless of what happens to us, because that's why they do it. Because it's a plan to make the cops deal before them and they get to go to school. That's their main plan, to do this so we could go to school. Used to be we do this regardless of what happens because it's the right thing or the honorable thing to do. Now it's, hey, will we be accepted enough to go to school? Apparently, I don't know what the fuck is going on with this shit. I really don't. I really do not know. I really don't. I'm losing my fucking mind on this shit. I really do. I really do not understand it. I really do not. No, I know you're not making it up. I know you're not making it up. All hell Seth Rogen for making the first Turtles film that doesn't suck. Well, that guy sucks. Well, Elliot, I'm not expecting the film that did a unanimous, can't even say the word, I'm just about exciting applause by saying these bullshit reviews of a movie that doesn't exist. It's not your fault. I'm just saying this movie that's apparently the first good Ninja Turtle film, as one reviewer says. I don't know what movie they saw. I don't know what movie they saw. Yeah, they're obsessed with milking because Splinter says if you go out, you don't get milked. And then they ask April, you don't milk us. And she's like, you don't even have nipples. I can't milk you. And then at one point they get caught. And they go, oh my God, they're going to milk us. And then Donnie says he wants to hear BTS. Isn't BTS like isn't that like the Korean pop band? Or what is BTS? Isn't that, is that the band in Korea or am I thinking of another band? Am I thinking of another band? I don't know if anyone can answer that question. K-pop. So it's the Korean pop band, right? K-pop. I just that's the brilliant script to reference K-pop bands and Wendy Williams and Mark Ruffalo and Avengers Endgame. That makes it a brilliant script, apparently. I don't know what the fuck these people are smoking. I don't know what the fuck the deal is. I don't know. I don't get it. What do you think of the action? What about the action? There's not much to talk about. There's barely any action in the movie. Anyway, shit just, anyway, whatever. What can you do? It's like fighting an uphill battle that we can't win. And I think that's what makes me upset about it. It's not that people like the film. And I guess in a way it is, but at the same time, it's like this is what you give a pass to. Like this is what good entertainment is. This is what good kids entertainment is. I don't understand. I just don't get it. I don't see what they see. I guess I'm alone though. I'm alone in the matter. Just yelling at the clouds. Go fucking figure. Unfucking believable. I mean, I don't know how you make a last Ronin video game, but I know they're doing it, so good luck. I mean, wasn't that comic only like 5, 6 issues, or I forget how many issues, but I don't know how that makes for a lengthy video game, but oh well. Frame by frame, there's nothing edgy in the new Mutant Mayhem movie. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about with edgy. What is edgy about the film? I mean, to that critic, like, what's edgy about the movie? It wasn't edgy that a turtle got into a coma and they had to go to a farm to recuperate. That wasn't edgy, but this is edgy. Do people listen to what they type? Do people listen to what they say? Do the people read what they type? Do they? You know what I feel? I feel like Luke Wilson in Idiocracy. Anyone seen Idiocracy? That movie with Luke Wilson, and he's in this world, and he's just so confused and befuddled. That's what I feel like in this world of today. I really truly feel that. What scene in the school was edgy? What scene? When Mighty torqued his ass? But yeah, I mean, go check out Idiocracy because that's where we're heading. Well, we're there. What am I talking about? Hit We're there. Barbie made $1 billion. That might also be that movie Ass and Idiocracy, Barbie, or this Mayhem movie, or Beau is Afraid, or all these other fucking films. Ass, ASS. There you go. It might as well be. My judge knew. Yeah, apparently he didn't know. Apparently he didn't know. He was ahead of his time on that one. Arkham Asylum's my favorite. I haven't finished PS4 Spider-Man. I'm still playing it, so I haven't finished it, but I'm enjoying it so far. I didn't watch Cover Up, the TV show. Yeah, I saw that review frame by frame. Kinetic animation, lively cast. No, no one's requested Barbie. No one's requested a lot of stuff. No one's requested Barbie. No one's requested the Maid 2. No one's requested a lot of stuff. So maybe they're finally tired of my bullshit. I don't blame them because I'm not much of a reviewer. So can't blame them for that. People finally woke up. But no, no one's requested that. Batman got a blowjob in a video game. I don't know what that. I don't know. I don't think I played that game. Least favorite sitcom? I don't know. The only sitcoms I bothered watching were ones I liked. I'd rather have Catwoman too, because I like Halle Berry. Never saw the first Blood and Honey. I never got a request for it. No, I don't use a radio. Favorite candy, Skittles. Mike, I would choose Punisher 89. This movie's nuttier than a fruitcake. I don't know which movie we're talking about, but I'll take your word for it. Take your word for it. I don't remember posting a glitch, Samuel. If that happened, then I don't remember it. I guess I wiped it out of my brain. Who was the worst voice actor and what? What part of Spider-Man of the PS4 game? I'm up to the second time you meet the Shocker because I've been doing all the other extra stuff. Hey, Ken. Cool. Positive things to say about Leviathan? That's really cool. I don't know when the last time he saw the film. That's funny. I just got a comment from someone that's like, how do you dislike Alien Covenant and Prometheus by saying they're stupid? Leviathan is stupid because they can't go up into the water without depressurization. So you can't say Alien Covenant is stupid because that made Leviathan is stupid. I say Alien Covenant and Prometheus suck and they're boring and they're not entertaining and they're still stupid. The worst voice actor in TMNT, most of them. I can't pick. I have the kid who sounds like Nelson from The Simpsons. I have the kid who sounds like he's 5. I have the kid who sounds like he's 40. Leo is the only one that was tolerable. The rest could fuck off. The Taco Bell. Miguel, I said no. I don't use a radio. I've said that. I already answered you, dude. Well, yeah, Kingpin's the first thing you first guy you beat. Oh, okay. After we watched that video, I completely forgot about it. I completely forgot about that. So, I really watch my videos, so I'll take your word for it. Peter Weller played his trumpet. Well, that's cool. That's fine, Miguel. No problem, man. I mean, Peter Weller, I've heard he's not a nice guy on set. Where like he was directing an episode of a TV show, and an actor was like, you know, Peter Weller treating him like shit. But I don't know. Maybe he's like that and on set treat people like shit. But then at least he treats the fans decent, so that's nice. God of War 2018 never played that one. Moonlight Mile never saw it. Chinatown barely remember it, except the when he got his nose cut by the knife. Dragon Quest never played. Overkill never played. Moonlight Mile didn't see. I mean, I like Arkham Asylum, but I'm enjoying the new Spider-Man game. Yeah, I mean, I played. I got about 10 parts done, and it says I'm like 35% uh, into it. So probably because I've been doing all the little sides stuff. So that shows how much fun I've been having. But yeah, I know I got more of the Spider-Man playthrough to play and then upload. And Sonic the Hedgehog 2 for Genesis. Someone requested that, and then someone sent in a generous donation to play Killzone 2. So there'll be some movie reviews, but some video game stuff as well. Frame by frame, why would I see Blue Beetle and no one has requested it? Well, Guerrero, I don't really like Cabin Fever, and I'm not big on Hostel. Really, the only one I truly like is Death Wish. Sean Whorehouse and Highway 5 is worse. Streamers I like. It's a fun movie. A guy that loses his leg. I don't know what's the title of the movie. How much for you to review Two Rows One Cup? How about enough to buy a new laptop computer and then I'll do it, Marco. Whatever a new laptop computer costs, I'll do it then. Thank you, Bobby. I appreciate it. Halloween Ends is worse. Uh, no, no one has requested Blue Beetle. No one has requested Oppenheimer. No one has requested Barbie, and no one has requested The Maid 2. No one has requested Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. None of them have been requested. Well, Michael, I mean, no one's requested it, so what can you do? Spring Breakers, the movie sucks. No, I never saw Stranger. Okay, Jonathan, cool that you enjoyed them. Cool, I guess. I don't know what else I'm supposed to say. Thoughts on Barbie? Looks like shit. Yeah, I know the Oppenheimer's 3 hours, so it'd have to be a little bit more for a request. Hey, Drew. Hope you're doing well. Favorite Richard Dreyfuss movie? Jaws. Mike, Elm Street 84. I know of The Last Ronin. I've read bits and pieces, but not the whole thing. Michael, I would say Creed 3. No, my favorite Richard Dreyfuss film is Jaws. Yeah, I've heard the unmade movie Allers. Oppenheimer was pretty good. Cool. Hey, Neil Punk. Gone Home, it was a request. Is that okay with you, dude? Or are you going to be my manager now? I don't know, Full Moon. Do you still live up your ass? There's enough room in there, I'm sure. You make a whole tent out of it. Stakeout's a fun movie. I like Jaws 2 and Jaws 3. Yeah, I know he's the narrator in Stand By Me. I barely remember who's the boss. I reviewed Excessive Force. I liked it. I Paparazzi was so. Renala the Full Moon, I live in your parents' house. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I'm your father. I know it's weird to say on a stream, but welcome to our world. Renala of the Full Moon. See, the full moon is risen, and the truth must be told. From the days of old, I am your father. I'm sorry that you had to find out this way. I'm taking your car away from you. Never heard of the movie Blonde. My favorite snacks, I guess, popcorn. Neil Punt, the first Friday 13 is all right. Rise of the TMNT, it's not for me. Hey, Peter freaked out. Alex, there's like 80 people in here. I see the messages when I can, man. Unless someone wants to send a super chat, then they'll pop up, and I would give more time into it. But no, it hasn't stormed, so I guess that's a positive. Yeah, I did escape from Butcher Bay. I did escape from Butcher Bay. It was a hell of a job, but someone had to do it. It's just some motherfuckers I stayed uphill. Mike, I would choose Elm Street. Needful things I barely remember. Vasu's a good actor. He would have made a good Bond villain. Favorite Bruce Willis non-action film? Does The Fifth Element count? I guess that's action. Did you like to stay for Butcher Bay? Yeah, I loved the game. I thought it was a great game. I loved it. I did a playthrough of it. I uploaded it. I loved the game. I also enjoyed Dark Athena as well. Not as good as Butcher Bay, but I like both of them. If you think this is tacky furniture, you ain't seen shit. You don't know style. Sorry. Full Moon. And you should know this because you were born here. Right there. Right in this corner there, you were born. And I threw your ass out. Took the baby, I kicked it through a field goal on fire. I should have put a helmet on your head. Sorry you got dropped on it. Now you. My name is Tom Cruise. I'm going to take you to Vegas, and maybe you can count cards for me. I know you got 1 minute to Wapner, but sorry, we got to go to Kmart first. When we go to Kmart, then we'll take you. 2003 Ninja Turtles I prefer. Blob coming on 4K, that's cool. Love the film. Five Nights at Freddy's movie, I think looks like shit. Demon Warp, never seen. Blair Witch Project, I choose Sean. Unbreakable, my favorite M. Night Shyamalan film. Favorite Bon Jovi song, Blaze of Glory. Well, hey, there's plenty of mods in the chat, so moderators in the chat, so there you go. People do whatever they want. Of course, they want to make a Barbie 2. It made $1 billion. Why wouldn't they make a Barbie 2 if it made $1 billion? Any movie makes $1 billion, they don't make a fucking sequel to. I barely remember Shrek 4. Hey, Trevor. Hanover movies, I like the first one. Elder Ring, I never played the game. Monsters Ball, I didn't see. Do you still have the other Ninja Turtle figure? Yes, I do. It's over there. The Archie comics, I haven't read much of them. The little bit I did, I liked. I don't have a favorite Rage Against the Machine song. I don't mind them, but I don't have a favorite song. Doll Members, Demonic Toys, it's there, but very flawed. Uses too much footage from other movies. Best Hulk Hogan movie, Suburban Commando. Aragorn, I prefer Big Trouble in Little China. Well, Melina, you look like a dog couldn't. If a dog puked, it would look better than you. Melina, you're the type of phrase where if I had a dog, I would shave his ass and teach him to walk backwards so it could look just like you and you could be twins. Or maybe triplets, you and your mole. You and your mole, which is the second head, and the dog could be the third. And you could be the Star Triplets, the sequel to Twins. Have you seen Mad Money? No. Mutant Mayhem is what pissed me off the most. Purpose of highways is these days sit assholes in chairs. Well, I'm an asshole and I'm proud of it. I'll be a proud asshole. How about them apples? I reviewed Conan Tate and Night Game, Alex. I reviewed them not that long ago. Yes, Melina, I have a job. It's pimping your mom out, and she owes me money, by the way. So when she does get in, if she didn't run away from you in the first place, or second, give her a call, then have her give me a call and tell her I want my money. She owes me. The bitch is late. The bitch is late with the money. Sorry about those alimony payments. Who's your daddy and what does he do? Nah, she's not the blue witch. She's the blue bitch. A bid Tuma. The Tuma. Yeah, I know there's going to be a sequel and TV series and probably, all sorts of stuff. What they fucking do. Well, the Barney movie is more about the behind the scenes making of the show, not so much the character. So that's what they mean by adult Barney, is about the making of the show and the death threats they got and stuff of that nature. So kind of like a biography of behind the scenes. Harold Lloyd, I know of. I haven't seen his movies. Well, that's fine. It's making people laugh in the chat from what I say, and the whole point of these are to be entertained. So there you go. So I guess I win. I'll beg for money. Hey, send me some super chats. I'll beg for money. I love it. I love begging, pleading. You begged a dominatrix? I'll take that. Please. I'll beg for money. Sure, I'll do it. You're pretty tough behind a keyboard. So are you, dude. You're tough behind a keyboard too. At least I'm here with over 80 people who seem to like what I do. You're over there by yourself, jerking the gherkin and a beanbag eating Cheetos with a finger up one ass and a thumb up the other ass. So I'm doing okay. Some people seem to like what I do. I got a couple super chats, got some mellow yellow, and over 80 people are in here in the chat. There's nobody where you're at because no one would pay to be around you. Could I pay you to be around this guy? Nah, I ain't gonna do it. So shows how fucking crazy that is. Didn't see the Flash TV series. Nope, never drink beer. Thank you, Roger. I appreciate that. Heaven's Gate, the movie, barely remember it. Favorite prior Wilder film, See No Evil, Hear No Evil. I like both Highlander and Braveheart. I don't know which I like more. Like I said, I like both. I don't know which I like more. There's other wrong with eating Cheetos. I'm saying that's the demographic. Some 800-pound guy in a beanbag eating Cheetos with a thumb up his butt, another one up his mom's butt. Cheetos just happens to be in there. The Cheetos is just a scapegoat for the stereotypical wonderment of the facility of incels. They're just the scapegoat. They were framed. The Cheetos were framed. Nothing wrong with Cheetos, just don't be jerking the gherkin while eating Cheetos. You may lift the wrong hand. If you're jerking the gherkin eating Cheetos and it gets on your feet, you may lift the wrong hand. Especially if you're drunk. Till Living Down LA, good movie. Barely remember Freaky Lanes. Yep, that's why, dude, you're so bored you're making 85 accounts when you could be doing anything in your life, but yet I'm the one that needs to do stuff. I didn't have 80 people watching me, which is nice. You are bored and making 80 accounts, which is more sad. Let's say to, hey, let's say to, it's a democracy. Take a vote in the chat. Which is more sad? Me talking to you guys, or a guy making 80 accounts and being so bored and sad? Which is more sad? Just cheers. Which is more sad? Sorry. Fats are the fats, dude. Hit the burst the bubble. It's the same person with multiple accounts. They want me to be mad and angry and get upset and freak out when to me I'm just laughing at the whole thing. And they try to want me to derail the chat. So that's why I'm just going to answer other people's questions who are worth more, because you guys are worth more of my time. I Yeah, Team Richard is probably a little bit overrated. I'll agree with that. Favorite wrestling move, probably the DDT or Stone Cold Stunner, but probably the DDT. You never seen the disturbance. You didn't finish because I asked you a question about furniture. No, you didn't. You asked a question about you wanted to cause trouble. Don't play innocent now. In victim complex. You identify with this guy, Marco? I don't know why. I don't know why you identify with a guy that wants to make 80 channels and ask about furniture. Thank you, First Power 100. Hope you're doing well, man. It's been a while since I've seen you. How's everything going, First Power 100? This is a very nice guy on here. How you doing, man? How's everything going? Andrew Tate, then isn't he in trouble with the law now? I haven't seen the episode in a while, Johnny, so I can't answer. Hey, Total Meltdown 2. I don't really do a lot of requests with super chats because YouTube takes a chunk of them, so it's not really much. Um, that's why I usually say PayPal is the best bet for that. Um, so I do appreciate it though, Total Meltdown 2. Um, well, I feel bad for not doing it. I guess I could write it down. Let me write it down. We did send a super chat, so that's the least I could do. Let me write it down because I'll forget my dumbass. But yeah, usually the PayPal takes less than YouTube because YouTube takes like 40%. But like I said, every penny helps. So, and hey, man, I just want to say, man, I do appreciate you apologizing. That makes you a man, in my opinion. Um, so I appreciate that because not everybody does that. No, I can do it, man. I got it written down here. So this way I'll forget. But you apologized. I appreciate that because not everybody does that. So thank you, man. And hey, Anton, thank you so much, man. Hey, Matt, what do you think they don't use blood scripts much in action movies anymore? Is it because of safety concerns or CGI or something else? Uh, Both. I think, yes, there are safety concerns, but there are also, you can make that absolutely safe. It's been done many, many times. It's CGI and time also. Time, I think it's just to them, CGI, in their opinion, saves time. Because let's say you do a squib and it messes up, then you have to clean the actors, you got to clean the clothes, or you have another set of clothes. Yeah, make it so that we got to do tests on the squibs to make sure they fire the right way and no one gets hurt. So no one gets hurt, also, so no one gets sued. But if you just react and they just add blood after with CGI, then for them it's quicker and time equals money. And then they move on to the next scene. You react, fall down, add CGI later, move on to the next scene, so on and so forth. So that's why. It's because for them it's a time management thing. To me, it's for the detriment of the film because it makes the film look cheaper, look more goofy and silly with CGI gore. I think squibs. It may take more time, but it's worth it in the end, and it lasts longer. Just watch a John Woo film like Hard Boiled, and that'll tell you that stuff still holds up. But if you watch CGI stuff, it doesn't. So they feel it saves time, and they just want to get it done and in the can and move on. But I think it's a detriment. But it is how it is. First Power 100, been crushing YouTube, but haven't been able to keep up with your channel. Fuck the haters, keep doing what makes you happy. Thank you, First Power. Thank you, man. Doing well, hope you are too. Yeah, I'm doing well. I'm just glad to see you, man. Been a long time. You were very kind, man. I remember you sent me some movies and stuff. I still got them. I don't, even my faulty memory, I don't forget stuff like that. People were that kind and didn't have to be. So thank you, man. I appreciate it. No problem, Anton. A proper Resident Evil 4, who would make a good Leon Kennedy? It depends. Are we counting now? And what age would he have to be? Like Resident Evil 4, I'm trying to think what age he is. So who would be appropriate in age? Can I count to 80? Dude, you can't even count to 2. Try Hooked on Phonics. It's not just for kids. I mean, if you wanted an insult, you could have said you can't even count to 2, let alone 80. Or you can't count over 10 because you ran out of fingers. Do you think blood's better when it's bright or dark? It depends. Hey, McAllister, hope you're doing well, man. I reviewed Sisu. I liked it. Glad you enjoyed it as well. Hope you're doing well, man. Max Payne fan. Mayhem is worse, and it's definitely more overrated to me. I've read bits and pieces the Last Ronin, but I know of it. But I never read the whole thing. Crumb, I didn't read. John, it depends what you're asking for, John. In what were you thinking of? First Power 100. Maybe it's wrong to ask, but do you know why Pizzo stopped doing the Sausage Factory and other shows? Uh, I don't know. It's probably tough to have more than one channel, so that probably hurts. I know when I was on it, I couldn't do it because I was having internet issues and I couldn't stream. And by that point, I didn't have this worked out. Otherwise, I would have continued streaming with them. But I let them know ahead of time they were cool. And then they rebranded. I forget the name they rebranded. I think they still do a show once in a while, but I just assume everyone's busy with stuff. So, but I mean, I don't know. You'd have to ask him. But enjoyed my time with them. Pizzo's a nice guy. Always been cool with me, and I've always been cool with them. Very successful doing the YouTube thing. So very cool. So yeah, Pizzo's a nice guy. Uh, I mean, John and I reviewed probably I reviewed a shitload of found footage films, a shitload. So I don't really like talking price on here, but whatever you think is appropriate, like reasonable. And if I can find the film, if I can't find the film, then I can't watch it. Alone, it sounds familiar. Beetlejuice 2, I have no interest. Yeah, exactly. Counting to 80 isn't really entertaining when you're streaming. Exactly. Like I'm gonna stop what I'm doing and count to 80 for, you know, for everybody out there. That makes a lot of sense. There won't be a Wonder Woman 3? Good. Don't need a Wonder Woman 3. Have you seen World Cup cartoon series? No. Nope, never seen it. Oh, it's on YouTube. Okay. What do you think of the actors and writers strike in Hollywood? It doesn't affect me, so I don't really care. I'm not really a fan of what Hollywood's doing nowadays, so I don't really care about. I care more maybe about the people who have to work the blue collar jobs. So hopefully they have other jobs they could get to. But as for the writers and actors, I mean, most of the stuff they've been writing nowadays has been so shitty that I'm like, I don't care. What about all these other people that have less and less money and they don't get fucking stripes unless they, and if they do, they get fired. So yeah, I don't really care. Would you watch the 70s Wonder Woman show over Wonder Woman 84? Yes, I would. Drew reviews, I would pick I Come in Peace. The Mass Ace Ventura Dumb and Dumber cartoons, briefly, don't remember much about them. Worst action star of all time? I don't know. Uh, Jalal Murray and Alexander Nevsky are pretty up there. One of the most violent action movies of the 80s? Uh, Robocop. The first Robocop is pretty damn violent. Step by Step? Wasn't big on it. Mine's walruses. I don't really have a favorite aquatic mammal. Yeah, Cobra was sadly edited a lot. Yeah, the effects in Turtles 3 is pretty awful, pretty damn terrible. So I'm just looking through the chats. Sympathy for the Devil's Out. That's cool. Shane's never seen the film. Never heard of it. Honey Badger's a pet? I don't know. Don't think anything. Gran Torino? I barely remember it. How was this year in terms of movies? It sucks. The World Cup is pretty violent. The Marlboros movie was okay. No, I don't need any more RoboCop. Anything you would overwhelmingly recommend this year? Not really. I like Distraction too. The original Manchurian Candidate, I think I saw bits and pieces of it. The Mario movie was all right. Hopium, I thought Headshot was I liked a lot more. If there's a way to put Blu-ray box sets of all the classic PM Entertainment, I would buy them in a heartbeat. Sure, so would I, especially PM Entertainment. I barely remember Family Matters. I haven't watched that since I was a kid. Lighty, I don't know who that is. Flash Flex. Uh, Kiss. I really didn't listen to Kiss as much as other people. I mean, I don't mind the band, but probably the song I think of is from Bill and Ted 2, God Gave Rock and Roll to You. Probably that song is what I think of. Club Dread, I believe I reviewed that film on the channel. If you want to check that out. Well, Michael, I mean, considering the year is like 2/3 of the way, that's like a handful of movies. And to me, that's not a lot for an entire. Like, go back to 1987 and you look at Robocop and Lethal Weapon and Predator and 3 Men and a Baby. And then you look at this year. Like, I liked Mario movie, but that's like maybe a 3.5 out of 5 star movie for me. Uh, like the highest, I probably give like 3.5 stars out of 5 to like maybe a Stratch and 2 or stuff. But none of the like they're films I don't mind, but they're not films I would ever buy or want to own or anything. They're just to me, it's been a really shitty year for movies. Uh, Guardian Angel, I barely remember that movie. Shows how much I cared. Yeah, I would go in '90s era of Kiss. What about John Wick 4? You know my thoughts on John Wick 4. You already know my thoughts on that. 204 movie. I don't know what that is. Maybe mid 2014. I don't know why anyone would want a 4K of that, but be my guest. Time Guardian, I didn't see. Mark Holton, I don't know who Mark Holton is. Oh, she was the villain. She wasn't much of an actress in Guardian Angel. I've seen 2001: A Space Odyssey, but not Space Travesty. No, I like 2001: A Space Odyssey. I don't go to buffet restaurants. Best Day of My Life, American Arthurs. I don't think I've seen that song. Then Time Bomb. I barely remember. You still have Expendables 4 to look forward to. Of course, I'm being sarcastic. Oh yeah, look forward to Megan Fox and 50 Cent. I really look forward to that. Really look forward to that. Very much so. It's another one that's coming out that's going to be fantastic, I'm sure. Very fantastic. Hey, White Dragon War. Hello there. Hope you're doing well. Worst character in Doctor Sleep? There's not really a worst character. Well, Michael Bean said he got paid more for Alien 3 than he did for the entire making of Aliens. So Megan Fox still acts. Well, did she ever truly act? But she's in movies, yes. She was in that Killer Line movie Road a year or two ago, and now Expendables 4 for some reason. Lex never saw. Favorite type of pudding, vanilla. Expendables 4 is worth a skip. Yeah, I don't blame you. Can't say I blame you. Can't say I blame you. What are some really silly 80s action one-liners can we come up with? Well, I did think of one. I know it's not the well. You said silly, but I liked it. I was thinking of like if they did like a Raphael R-rated movie, Ninja Turtle. There'd be some villain going like, "What the fuck are you?" And then he like blasts a sword, and he's like pissed. What the fuck are you? Pissed, and just punches him in the face or something. Ah, I just thought about that. Just sort of those one word answers to the villain. What the fuck are you? Pissed. Because he's pissed. Again, that's why I'm not a writer. What frame by frame, my thought is always on emotional when it reviews. So emotionally, I don't give a shit about anything in the idol. But Mutant Mayhem, I care about Ninja Turtles, so obviously that because of my frame of mind and what I liked in the past and growing up with those characters, that makes me more angry. So my answer would then detail into that film, making me more mad and worse of an experience to watch. And that's what most reviews are. I don't care what anybody says. Most reviews are your expressive personal opinion based on your background, your history, what you like, what you don't like. That's how it is with every reviewer, every single person. Emotions, personal feelings, and thought processes go into it. If you like a certain guy, maybe you'd be more prone to like or dislike that movie. That's how it is. I thought that was common knowledge, but apparently sometimes I say that and people's minds are blown. Like, what? I don't care about the Blue Beetle movie. Thank you, Opium. Megan Fox does rituals, blood rituals. What kind? You say blood rituals, but what's the exact details? Like, do you just cuts herself on a pair of, I don't know, panties and they super soak in and then she has the power of Grayskull? What the fuck? Hey, Rich, director screenwriter. Hope you're doing well. I don't know if you saw my review of Mayhem. I don't know if there's anything I left out, if you did see it, or any thoughts on it. I'm doing all right, other than this laptop shit in the bed. I do have this one as a backup, but I do want to get a new one. Someone's like, "Why you beg for money?" I mean, if I really want to do that, I'd do like a damn. Let's fund a new laptop, but I got this. So I haven't used this much. It's a NV X360. It's small, but it's you know pretty good so far. So someday I'll have to. Someday I'll get another one just to make sure as a backup. I like being prepared, but since that troll was like, "Hey, you paid for money. Go fund me. Well, go fund me a goddamn laptop. God damn it, everybody, let's do it now. Tonight, we fund a goddamn laptop. How about that?" Her and her hubby drink their own blood. No wonder she's fucked up. They drink their own blood. Megan Fox and her hubby, MGK, drink their own blood. This MGK stands for my goddamn kink, because I guess that's a kink for some people, drinking blood. And MGK, my goddamn kink. I ain't my kink. Sorry, I don't drink blood. I'm not a fucking vampire. No vampires today. Me and Mayhem is bombed at the box office, but sequels are still coming. Well, why are sequels coming if it's bombing? It's today's age. Why am I asking these questions? Yeah, this guy loves to get the attention. Good on you, man. He's pissed I didn't pay the alimony payments to his mom. Sorry, dude. Go keep getting drunk on your own supply, dude. Probably the same guy who makes 85 accounts and he gets drunk and sad and more drunk. Sorry your life's going shit, pal. But that ain't my fault or anybody else's fault. Fix your own shit instead of being jealous and mad at other people. But hey, they get mad at the world, they gotta take it out on someone, and people on YouTube are easy targets, so go figure. I don't care who directs Scream 7. Not needed. The Last Voyage of the Nope, never seen it. No problem, Angry Panda. No problem, man. I didn't just someone wanting attention, wanted me to derail the stream, go on a rant. But we got 70 people here or so. You're more important. You guys are more important than some. Yeah. Children of the Night I haven't seen. Yeah, Stream 7 I don't care. I don't care who's directed it. If John Carpenter was directed Stream 7, I would not care, and that's my favorite horror director. I don't care who's directing Stream 7. Hi, Trader Jade. Hope you're doing well, man. Hey, director screenwriter, I saw your comment that you haven't seen the review yet. Well, hopefully you enjoy. Are you still in here, man? If you're in here, let me know, director screenwriter, so I can ask a question. Terror Within 2 is a bit let down from the first one. Yeah, is Mission Impossible 7 bombing? Would have been the thing Raphael and Knuckles teamed up. Yeah, be better than the Marvels. Be better than that movie. Hey, Rich, I'd be curious if you, when you watch the review, feel free to leave any comments or thoughts on some of the stuff I said, since you are a writer and you've seen the film. I'd be curious to hear just some of your thoughts on it, if that's okay. You don't have to, but I just, since you're a writer, and I'd be curious to hear your thoughts on some of the stuff I say, since you've seen the film as well and you know about storytelling. Even though apparently we're the only people that didn't like the film, and audience and critics are saying it's, what was they said? There's emotional resonance and it's a brilliant script. So, Rich, now that you've seen the film, was there emotional resonance and a brilliant script in that new Mayhem movie? Because apparently the audience and critics said that they were. Crater Jake, I'm doing okay. Thank you, Rufus. I appreciate it, Rufus. Biggest pet peeves? It's too many to list in the stream films. Killing Dewey. Thank you, Rich. I appreciate it. More people were into seeing Barbie and Oppenheimer. Well, yeah, Rich, that's what they always do. But yeah, okay, yeah, Rich, did you see emotional resonance and a brilliant script in that movie, as the reviewers say? Never ate a Whataburger. But yeah, a few people have been asking, but just to reiterate, no, I have not gotten requests to review Barbie or The Maid 2 or Oppenheimer or what was that other movie? Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, or Mission Impossible. I haven't been requested any of those. Same mod I haven't seen. Any stream any stream film past 3 are my pet peeves. I like that answer. That's a good answer. That's a good answer. I'm stealing your answer. Hi, EM. Hi, Teen Slayer. Hope you two are doing well. Hey, Retro Analog. Hope you're doing well. The only YouTube channels I watch are my friends. Michael King, the Choice Voice, Mike OCP Communications, the guys at Dead Pit, Silverwings 21, good guy, watches video game stuff. It really like, because there's only so much you don't watch anyway. So to me, there's no point in subscribing to 100 people. Yeah, I don't blame Fabio for hating Barbie. It looks like shit. Rory Rory Culkin and Sons didn't mind his performance. My daughter started taking karate classes. Wow, karate classes? Good luck with that. Chatting with other parents, they say they took their kids to New Mayhem, and their kids didn't like it either. There you go. I would love to know what the kids didn't like about it. I mean, there's no way to interview the kids, but I would love to hear what those kids like, what they didn't like about. I'm glad they didn't like the movie, but like you and me, I'm like, what is it that you, as a kid, the demographic, this is the demographic, what they didn't like about it? I'd be very curious because it seems only nostalgia dopes our age like the movie. You know what it is? I think. Let me run this by you guys. I know you guys, some of you haven't seen the movie. When you were kids, those who did like the Ninja Turtles, was one of the appeals was that they were kind of ninja badasses, and as a kid, you kind of liked that. Like you kind of like as a kid, you liked those kind of moments. Like the walker talking turtles, but they get to fight with honor. Even the '80s cartoon, defeat the bad guys and kick ass and take names. Didn't as kids you are drawn into that? Well, I mean, Rich, with all the critics, they say it was a ton of fun. Kinetic action. Page your reviews, yeah, sorry, at least hope your kid does well, man. It's cool to see four talking turtles, teenage turtles fighting the bad guys and kick ass. Exactly. And apparently they forgot about that idea. Go figure. But hey, Rich, maybe we're kids at heart, and that's why we didn't like the movie, just like the actual kids. The actual kids and us kids with hearts are the ones who didn't like the movie, and it's these like hipster posers that love the movie. Maybe that's the case. I don't know. I know I'm being mean, but was the antagonism you get from says toxic positivity? The steel line from Uncle Bill from Dead Pit. Toxic positivity. They always talk about how you need to treat people fair, but they're always so toxic with their positivity and they're antagonistic. So I find that very ironic. Well, Rich, there was the montage when they had the fight scene with the when they're in the five places, but it all plays out like one scene. And then they would say the first fight where they're messing up and they're trying to get April's scooter back. They would point to those sequences. Yeah, frame by frame. I don't know what they mean by mind bending visual style. Unless you've never seen Into the Spider Verse, which was a much better movie, then I guess is mind bending. It's such a mind bending visual style that it was pretty much stolen from Spider Verse, and it was done better in Spider Verse. But it's so mind bending. Hey, the Shadow. Hope you're doing well. Toxic positivity is a strange thing. I see it with modern Star Trek stuff. Makes no sense to me. I'm out of the Star Trek loop. What's happened with the modern Star Trek? Although everything I heard about Picard has been crap. Well, Johnny, I thought they did bring back Venus de Milo and just called her Donatello. All that Donnie needed was a pair of tits. Sounded like a girl. Sounded like a bitch in heat. But All four of them might as well have a fucking foursome. Well, I give a shit. There you go. Turtle Game Bane, but fuck Bane. Fuck the guys, fuck the girls, fuck them all, as Charlie Sheen would say. In the words of Charlie Sheen, they fuck the men, they fuck the women, they fuck them all. Just have a Turtle McFuckbane. McGamebane with a side of cheddar. There you go. There's the sequel. They're in high school having a fucking game bane. McTurtlebane with cheese. Ian, do you mean the Blue Beetle? The one that called Batman a fascist? Yeah, I saw the trailer. It sucked. Yeah, the Turtles are finally in a movie worth watching because the 1990 movie apparently wasn't a good movie. Yeah. Well, Rich, the stakes was that if they're successful, they're going to be popular and they're going to be accepted into the world. It's about acceptance, Rich. The new film is not about, wanting to do right even if you're not accepted. It's that we need to be popular and accepted, and then we'll get to go to school. My favorite live action April, Judith Hogue in the first one. Strange New Worlds, the Star Trek show had a musical episode. Wow. Star Trek musical. I'm not surprised. Well, Jonathan Mills too. It also depends on what kind of PlayStation 3 you have. The super slim, the slim, or the fat one. Yeah, frame by frame. Yeah, I've seen those reviews because John the Zero Cool wanted me to do a reaction to those reviews, and I read some of those, and I don't get it at all. Side of House Rules I didn't see. I think that's the one Michael Caine won an Oscar for, I believe. Would you watch? No, I would not want to watch that either. Producers, I believe I reviewed the film. Should be up on the channel. Yeah, I had the Ninja Turtle figures when I was a kid. Steven Universe song, don't know what that is, man. 1988 TMNT figures, that's cool. That's very cool that you have those. Which is worse, the Eternals of the Flash, it depends. The Eternals is more boring, the Flash is more annoying. I guess the Flash has it killed off Michael Keaton's Batman. So I guess that one. Hey there, Sloan. Hope you're doing well. You're right, man. What a message to send kids. In the older iterations, it's fight for what's right, even if we're not accepted. Now it's let's fight for what's right so we'll be accepted. Well, that's the world of today. I mean, you're talking about Seth Rogen, a guy that was making fun of a guy that got his car broken in. Guy's car got broken in, stuff stolen. Seth Rogen was pretty much making fun of the guy. That's who he got behind the shit. Take care, Rich. Uh, Thank you, man. Have a good night. No, I like the actress in Turtles too, so I'm fine with it. Argo, I don't mind. That's cool, Jonathan. You don't like whoever you want. The Living Daylights, good James Bond film. Worst looking MCU film, Captain Marvel's one of them. You got the classic Bebop with the unpainted shoes. That's cool. I mean, I don't know, is that a good or a bad thing? I don't remember Peter Pan 2003. I don't remember that movie. Cowboy Bebop, never seen. I know of it, I've never seen it. And we still have 70 people. Wow. Thanks for stopping by. No, I know it's not the most exciting, but if it's not the most exciting, it's probably the most real. How about that? We're still on quote or line. I don't know about the worst, but Stallone just going boom and Expendables. I mean, Escape Plan wasn't really that great. Boom. Favorite actresses, Sandra Bullock is one of them. Ray Harryhausen, great creative guy. Love his work in stop motion. Oh, it's a Monday where you're at? Cool, Shadow. Not really Guerrero, because there are people that have like 200 in a breath in the chat, but thank you, Manny Gatil. I appreciate it. So I appreciate that. But usually I go on for about 2 hours, about 2 hours and 13 minutes. So I'll probably head on out. It's about 10 p.m. where I'm at. I'll be uploading more playthrough of Spider-Man PS4, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on Genesis. That was a request. I have to edit that together. That'll be about a 3-hour video because it's me trying to learn how to play the game. Most people beat in an hour, but for me it took 3 hours. I still beat it. I cheated, but I beat it with the Chaos Emeralds. That's why I was doing the save states, because the Chaos Emeralds, I did get those, so you'll be seeing that. And Miles Morales, that's right. For what? No one sent the request to play Miles Morales, so no. But like I said before, if anyone wants to request any type of review or topic, reaction, commentary, whatever the case may be, feel free to send it on PayPal or the Patreon. Both links are down below on most of these videos. And with that said, thanks for watching. Take care, and we'll see you next time. Later for now.